Jimbo Fisher has agreed to a contract extension through 2024. It will reportedly pay him $5.5 million per season. $100 bet. B-Mac, would you put a Benjamin down that Fisher will win another national title during his time at Florida State?
Yes, I think to really spice up this, two.
Whoa. We're going 2 national titles?
I mean, listen.
He's not even in the college football playoff this year, mind you.
I mean, he just won one, 3 years ago?
That was 3
right?
years. 2013 season, 2014 when they played the Rose Bowl.
And the next year they went to the first year of the playoffs.
Yep.
I mean, you had a lot of players that left to go to the NFL. The last 2 years, 3 years, I think they had over 30 players or something like that. So this was basically considered a rebuilding year with so many players that left to go to the next level. And now he's starting to really get experienced guys right back into the fold again. So, yeah, I say yes. Will win another national title at Florida State? Come on.
You put 2. You put 2. Reveal my answer. Will Jimbo win another national title?
Yeah.
No. Jimbo will not. Listen to this. I wouldn't say that he wouldn't, but the question is, would you put $100 down that he will? It's just so many other coaches. Obviously,
the question has no time limit.
Absolutely.
And you say no?
I say no. Dabo Swinney and Clemson, they're not going anywhere. So you're going to have to compete with Dabo.
Wait a minute.
They won the ACC the last 2 years.
They have, and what do they have to show for it? Nothing. In the last 2 years, they won the ACC, but it has been a struggle. In 2 down years, we consider for Florida State. Deshaun Watson is gone. Wayne Gallman is gone. Artavis Scott is gone. Mike Williams is gone.
But Dabo Swinney has a machine going there at Clemson in the ACC. And then, obviously, you still have to look at Ohio State and Michigan, Urban and Harbaugh, what they're doing in the Big Ten. Come on, they're going to be in the mix. And then I haven't even gotten to Alabama and the machine that is Nick Saban. I'm not saying that he won't, but they asked me to put $100 down. It's just tough. When they won the national title, they had a special player. We were talking about the leader who's just a natural boy. They had Jameis Winston. I mean, he's one of a kind. Listen, you don't just find Jameis Winston's laying on the street. He was the Heisman winner.
And I can say the same for Deshaun Watson, right?
But it's not just about Deshaun Watson. It's about what's going on in the Big Ten with Ohio State and Michigan. All the teams that Florida State will have to compete with. Yeah, but
first and foremost, it's about the ACC, because if you can get out of the ACC, you have a shot.
You do have a shot.
And the only way you will have a shot is win your conference.
I agree.
And with Clemson, I think Clemson will take a step back based on the players they're losing. And when you lose a top-tier player at quarterback, you don't just bounce back the next year, because it's hard to replace. You just talked about Jameis.
Yeah.
It was hard to replace what Jameis did. So now we have a guy in DeAndre Francois
he's the guy
that can lead us to the promised land. The difference between DeAndre Francois outside of the individual skill set was when Jameis started at quarterback, we had quality players that surround him. All 5 linemen are in the league.
Yeah. They had Kelvin Benjamin when they won the national title.
Both running backs are in the league. Devontae Freeman or Carlos is suspended, but based on his own account, that's why he's not in the league. You look at the wide receivers, Rashad Green, Kelvin Benjamin.
Yeah.
You had quality players. Now they're starting to get quality players once again to surround that quarterback. You just wait and see.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
I just can't put my money down that he'll win 1. B-Mac said $100 bet. Will a man win 2?
I mean,
they didn't even go to the college football
Catch us in the ship next season. First game of the season, 2017.
Versus Alabama.
Alabama. Now.
We'll see. Let us know what you think. Hit us up on social
media. That's how you start the season. Make
a
believer.